Okay, so a quick update. I've just been studying for math ever since my math lab got out, and I'm going to be meeting with my lab partner on Saturday to finish up that lab. Out of the 2 quiz topics for tomorrow's math quiz, I feel pretty good about checking solutions to differential equations analytically, but the other topic is solving separable equations, and I think I need just like a little bit more practice with that, because with some problems I can do it so easily, but then with some others I have to like look up what the next step would be because I just get stuck at a certain point, so I need to figure that out. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to the workload now, but I don't feel as overwhelmed this week as I did last week. Last week was my first week ever, and I was pretty overwhelmed. I was literally working like every second of every day, besides when I was eating or showering or sleeping. Okay, so I've been working on math all day pretty much. And I have my chem lab in like 25 minutes. So until then, I'm just going to get caught up on my inbox because as you can see, I have quite a few unread emails and I like my inbox to be at 0 unread at all times. So I literally have less than 20 minutes until my next class, but I just got an email that I got a package and I have no idea what it is. I did win a few Goodreads giveaways, so it could be a book. I already got one of the books that I won last week, so I'm gonna quickly head down and check it out. If there's like a huge line there, then I'll probably just come back because I do have a class pretty soon. Okay, so it was another book as I suspected. I got Prime Deception this time. If you guys ever want like free novels to read, or honestly just any kind of book, Goodreads always has a bunch of giveaways going on, and if you find the right ones, you'll have a high chance of actually winning the giveaway. Obviously for more popular titles, there's going to be more entries. Okay, so I finished my chem lab and I turned it in, and hopefully we don't have to do a redo. There were a few parts where our answers were kind of iffy, but hopefully it's okay. And after I watch this math lecture, I think I'm just going to move on to something else. I feel pretty prepared for tomorrow's math quiz, so I'm just going to do the same thing that I did last week, where I did some problems right before the quiz just to get myself back into the right mindset and to make the content fresh in my memory. I also have my programming lab at 5:30 today, and that's going to go for 2 hours. Yeah, basically I think the rest of my to-do list for today is just watching this math lecture, attending my programming lab, and hopefully we get the work done during the 2 hours so that we don't have to meet up outside of class, because I always have to meet up with my lab partner for math outside of class, and it's so frustrating. So hopefully that gets done in the 2 hours, and then after that I think I'm just gonna do the chem notes that I didn't get to finish yesterday, and then I might start on my chem homework. I just checked my to-do list and it looks like I'm ahead in every single one of my classes, which is crazy, aside from labs. So I might edit tonight if I finish chem. email, and literally like it says 0 minutes ago, I got an interview for a research position. It's for next Thursday. I am not prepared at all for that interview, so I need to start preparing. Basically, the tasks for me, if I get accepted, are to transcribe video recordings, code videos using various software tools and coding schemes, and then analyzing verbal and nonverbal human behavior. So basically, it's like combining programming with psychology, and I don't actually have any psychology knowledge, but I am very, very excited about the transcribing and the coding because those are two of my favorite things to do. I actually want to add like subtitles to my own videos because I just love doing that. I just don't know if I'd have enough time for that. For college interviews, I always made like a Google Doc beforehand with like possible questions that they could ask and bullet points of my answers, and then also I would research like the colleges and I would put down specific things that I wanted to mention. So I think I'm going to do the same sort of thing for this. So I finally finished all of the practice problems that were suggested for us. So I think I'm going to find some similar problems in the textbook that weren't suggested by our professor, and I'm going to work on those. Hopefully the quiz today isn't that bad. I thought the same thing about last week's quiz before I took it, and then I thought it was like kind of difficult, but I did okay on that, so hopefully the same thing happens this time. I really want to do well on this quiz because it's the second week of school, and the first 2 weeks are usually much easier than the following weeks after that. So it's important that I keep my grades up for the first 2 weeks. Hopefully the first month, that's like my goal. Hey guys, so I just turned in my math quiz. I think it was pretty good. I just really hope I didn't make any silly mistakes because with the topic that we're doing, it's so easy to make like really dumb mistakes, but I think it was okay. I checked my answers like literally 3 times before I turned it in. Now I'm gonna make a to-do list for the rest of today because for the first half of the day I was kind of just preparing for the quiz and attending a discussion and office hours and all that. At 4, I have a fun little community Zoom and we're gonna like play games and stuff, so that's gonna be really fun. And then at 5:30 I'm gonna be studying with 2 people who are in my math class, and we're gonna work on an assignment together because it's quite a difficult assignment. And then other than that, I need to find something to do until 4 because right now it's 1:45. Also, I might actually go outside today because it's really nice, and I might look for my chem lab classroom. Okay, I am back from the chem building and I did end up finding my lab. The chem building is super nice. I love all of the natural lighting. The aesthetic is amazing, but I do hate the subject of chemistry. Although I will admit that so far, chem has not been nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, I know it's only like the first 2 weeks. So now I'm gonna get started on finishing the recording of my programming project demo. And then after that, I'm just gonna do some chem homework. I just got back from studying outside with some of my friends that I just made, and it was so nice to just get outside. I'm gonna head down and grab dinner, but I was sitting on the grass outside, so right when I get back, I think I'm gonna shower and change out of these clothes.